What's up, guys? It's your boy Mikey P. Stargazing right here, coming to you live. Just showing you everything that I got in the case right here. You feel me? Everything that I'm working with. You feel me? I'm gonna give you a review on some of my tools and just let you know how I feel about them. First of all, these are the best magnet clamps ever. I like these. These are the Andis double magnets. Comes 5 in a pack. Feel me? They real easy to just, snap on anything. Snap them on anything and they just stay. You feel me? And I keep them real local. And then when I'm in a moment, I just snap them right on the front of the case. That way I can just grab it and go. And then when I'm done, I snap them all together and put them inside the case and close it down just like that, and they're ready to go. So real handy. You feel me? Let's start with the Andis Masters. These clippers are kind of hard to find, but when you get them, they worth it. You feel me? They built to last, and these things, if you keep them good, they'll last forever. I heard stories of people having one clipper for 10 plus years and still being able to use it, just as long as you keep it oiled up. They heat up kind of fast. They do heat up, and you can feel the heat. And I think it's the same thing with the blade too, but the body heats up super fast. But other than that, this one doesn't have the fade blade on it. It just has the regular taper blade. And I've been getting some good cuts out of it. It's a nice clean cut. I like the way it sounds when I turn them on, when it go through the hair. Feel me? It doesn't like make any weird noises. It's pretty quiet, so I like it when it comes to cutting. And it's pretty strong. I use them on pretty much on a few different types of hair, and still haven't got caught up or nothing. Feel me? Just make sure you comb it out before you dig in. Next up, talk to you about these. I like these things. These come with a I forgot where I bought them from. I think I bought these at like Ross or something. But they're not zero gapped or anything. If you can see it, they're not zero gapped. So I use these basically on my kid customers, my kid clients, and it just let me get that, just line them up without any irritation. And then when I throw the alcohol on there, you feel me? It doesn't sting as much also. So I use these like for the kid clients, and then I have the guards. It came with some guards too. This is just one of them. This is the #1 guard, and I use this for the mustache. And it really, they handy. They light. Has a plastic body on them. These are actually little wall shavers, little wall T-blade trimmers. Pretty cool, pretty handy. This is a plastic case. It's plastic. You feel me? But, they feel like they'll break probably if I drop them. Luckily, I haven't dropped them yet. And then, as you can see, the cord, it has a little power cord right here. And this is the plug-in for these. But they handy. I like them. I've been using them for a minute. I use them on my son and stuff and kids, like I said, and trimming up mustaches. These are my boys right here. These are the ones that get the job done. And actually, I haven't zero gapped these, as you can tell. I got them just close as I can without them rubbing against any guards when I snap them on. So, how the guards work. You see this? You just take it and snap it right on there just like that. And it's pretty handy. It's pretty convenient. And I don't have to worry about them like snapping off or sliding off. They just stay. They pretty much, when they're on, they stay in place when you get them on. never had to worry about them just sliding off like how like my plastic guards do. Sometimes these boys snap off, they pop off, and it's when you're in the middle of a cut, it's embarrassing. Especially being like, I'm a new barber, you feel me? I'm being new to the barber game. I've been doing this for about 3 months now, and it's been a good thing. So I just been, feel me, stacking up on everything. These are my half guards and my 1.5 guards. These are for like the walls, because 1.5 walls only makes 1.5. So I think I could use like these guards on the seniors, like the Andis Master guard on the Andis Magnet guards on these, but I can't use them on these. These are the wall pilots, and I got these because they were like real convenient. I like them, really I do, because that, you can see it. These have a nice little taper blade on them, and they're not zero gap neither, but they still get pretty close. I don't know if you can see it, but they still get pretty close. Right in there. And I like it because it has the notches on the side too. So, and these are light. They're light, plastic case, very light. You feel me? You can work with these all day. I only use these about 3 or 4 times, but I like the blade, and I've used them in perfect taper. You feel me? I haven't used them like on full phase yet, but as far as like tapers, light tapers, and around the ears and stuff, hey, couldn't beat it. These are my T-blades right here. Now these, you're supposed to have 2, but I have 1 right now, so I plan on getting another pair in the future. So, but these are the main ones I've been using. I keep them sanitized. I just have to clean them all the time. Get some extra blades. Now these, I got these super close, like as close as I can get into the edge also. You feel me? So I think I could say they're close to being zero gap, because I had to back them up, because if you can zero gap something, well, if you zero gap anything and you really don't know how to use it, you can actually cut someone. You feel me? And I feel bad when I seen my first welt, like, so I just backed them up and I was like, I'll never do it again. So these are my wall seniors. Now these bad boys, these are actually pretty cool. You feel me? I'll use these. You feel me? I think the blade on these is zero gaps. You can zero gap it. It's not that hard to do it with these. They go all the way to the tip. But I'm going to adjust them some more, because sometimes they still do rub when I put certain clips on. So I'm still going to adjust them. But all in all, these are good clippers. They're powerful. I like them. I like them since the first day I seen them. I just like the case about them, like, it's just all shiny. Usually when I see the seniors, they're black with a black case. So I got these ones right here. When I saw them, I was like, why not? You feel me? Couldn't pass it up. And got them for like $100 even. And then these right here, I got these for about $50, but they're worth way more than that. They'll last a lifetime. And that was just a deal on the streets, bro. I can't even tell you how it even happened. So I just ran into somebody who was willing to give some away, and that's how it happened. Now, I think out of all of these, this would have to be my favorite tool right here. I love to use this. I use this for like cleanup work, under the neck work. You feel me? Get all the stuff. I even do shaves with this for the bald heads. I do shaves with this. And it really just, gets super close without any irritation. Usually, because I don't press hard when I use it. I just lightly go. Like, it has springs in here, so if I do it, you don't have to press down or apply any pressure. They work without you pressing down on them. I just do it like in a light circular motion. Just when I'm shaving, no matter how I do it, I just like kind of like do it in a circular motion, and then hit it real quick. A little flick of the wrist, that'll work, and it pretty much it gets everything. And then so I go over with this, and then I use that, and it pretty much whatever the Andis T-blade doesn't catch, the shaver catches for sure. So, and then sometimes I have to just go back and forth. You feel me? But it gets the job done most definitely without having to, because not everybody likes the razors. You feel me? Like, because I also do the straight razor shave. If I can get it out. Let's see. Take that stuff out. See, I also do the straight razor shave, but everybody can't take that, so I have to switch it up, and the Andis foil shaver really works. So if you can, I suggest buying into this, and it charges. And one thing, I just recently ran it all the way to the battery died, and it went hard to the end. It didn't bog out or just buzz out, or you couldn't even tell that it was about to die. So that's one thing that I liked about it. It went hard to the end. You feel me? It didn't get weaker. You feel me? It had a consistent amount of power all the way up until it died. And when it died, it just shut off. You feel me? And that's when you knew it was over. You couldn't flick it back on anymore. So you just throw it back on a charge. And that was I only charged it one time, and the charge lasted a long time also. So I was able to do quite a few heads before I actually had to just really put it back on the charger and let it just fully charge. So lately I just throw it on there whenever I'm thinking about it or something. But really I don't really worry about the battery running out or anything, because it charges up pretty quick, and then the battery lasts pretty long, and it gets the job done within a matter. It doesn't take too long with this to get the job done. It does what it's supposed to do, most definitely. Now this bad boy right here, this is another trimmer. It's a battery powered trimmer, but it's very powerful. I like it. Too bad I dropped it though. So it has a missing tooth in there somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's like right here. Yeah, so it's powerful. It's just that I don't like using it anymore. I gotta get a different blade for it because it bites sometimes. And straight out of the case, these come pretty close. So, and they're very powerful. I just oil them up, keep them sanitized, but didn't really have to do nothing like major. I just put some, I think for these, the Energizer, and these batteries work good for this, so that's how it go. Then I have a couple of other things too, but this actually came in a case of 2 with the actual wall clippers that came along with it, but I liked them. I used them for a while, and after a while, they just started heating up and getting real sticky. So I still have them, but I didn't like the sound that they made. They made this irritating sound also, so I didn't like it. It was just this loud buzzing sound that I didn't like. So all in all, these are the ones. These are my second go-tos. The singers, can't go wrong with the singers. So I liked it though so much that I went ahead and got the baby singers with the taper blade. I call it a taper blade, but because it has that little curve in it. Now, like, we can do a comparison. This one has more of a curve than the other singer, the full singer. So this one's kind of a little bit more flat, and this one has more of a curve to it just to get that good taper feel. So I liked them just for the tapers and fading and stuff. I think, you feel me? I think they do the job, you know, and they come in a light package, and you feel me? When I first showed them to my other barber friends, they kind of thought like, oh my God, like them little things, like they'll do the job. Like you can wear these around your neck. You can almost wear it like a necklace or something. You know? But other than that, they really did the job. So I was like, all right, I just kept them, you feel me? I was like, I ain't gonna throw them away. So these are my T-blades right here. I love my T-blades, you feel me? One of my favorite things, my seniors. Let's see what else I got. That's pretty much it. That's what all my tools right there. So, you feel me? Shoot me a holler and tell me what you think.